Hey, it's Dorleen, and today I'm working on a scrapbooking layout. So the sketch that I'm using is from Stick It Down, which is a challenge blog, and it's a 2-page spread. And like most sketches, it's really there to inspire you, not necessarily have to follow it to the T. But I think I'm pretty close on this one. I started off with this 2-page layout with my last of my September and then some October month in review pages that I thought I was going to combine on this 2-page spread, but you'll see towards the end that I actually end up making them more like 1-page spreads, but it just kind of coordinates or smooths into each other, blends into each other. I'm not sure the right word. So it does fit fine in my album, and I think it looks really cute, and I hope you agree. So all of the measurements that I'm cutting on these papers will be on my blog, and I'll have my blog direct post and also my blog home links down below, as well as a link to the Stick It Down challenge blog if you're interested in seeing any of their sketches. They do a single page, double page, and card sketch every month. So if you're interested in that, just click on over there. This paper pad that I'm doing is a Dear Lizzie collection from American Crafts, and the name of it is, let me see, it's called It's All Good, which when I first saw it, I fell in love with it. I really like that pink, the paper with the hands, which actually was my absolute favorite. So I not only bought the pad and all the embellishments, stickers, etc., but I also bought extra singles of that paper. So I was really happy to be able to use it. I mean, technically it doesn't even really go with what I'm doing, but you know what? It works out fine because it's just kind of casual. And I just love it. So if you like this video, please remember to give me a thumbs up. If you're not already, hit that subscribe button down below. I am doing at least 2 videos a week. That's my goal for 2022. And at least one of them will be a scrapbooking video. So I hope you enjoy that. If you notice right there, I cut 2 3-inch strips. And I don't know about you, but I always say, is it me or is it my cutter? But look at how that 3-inch strip on the left side is just like a hair thicker than 3 inches. And that happens to me a lot. And I started realizing that, like in some of these other Facebook groups and other groups that I'm in, people are always kind of asking, is it just me or is it my paper cutter? You know, like they don't always cut, not so much straight, because it is cutting straight, but they might just be a little off. And so I'm glad to know it isn't just me, or maybe it's just all of us. It's not really the cutters, but you know, whatever. You cut off a little hair, it all works out. So you could tell here again, really 2 completely different subject matters going on. And I did decide, I mentioned earlier that I did 2 1-page layouts instead of the 1 2-page spread, if that makes any sense, by putting titles on 2 different both sides. Right now I'm just putting down, you know, like I said, the pattern papers, and that's what I'm putting down right now is the mat that I'm going to make into a journaling box. And then I'm going to start pulling out the embellishments, which is really the fun part. I mentioned earlier that when I bought this pad, I bought like all the things with it, 3-dimensional stickers, regular stickers, and then those die cuts that I just put over on the right. So I'm just going through them. Oh, and those are, you know how well, not every, but most paper pads have these like cards. And none of them I really liked except for those stamped little pieces right there that I cut off. What I did when I was going through the embellishments is I really kind of started to look for maybe like yellow pieces, because my granddaughter on the other page on the right hand side is wearing a yellow flower on her shirt. So I kind of thought I was going to stick with that. Pink, you know, they're girl pages. You know, no one's wearing pink on that page, but like I said, I still think it coordinates. Still think it looks really cute. So I'm just going through, like I said, the embellishments, just trying to figure out where they should go and making my clusters. I had watched somebody's YouTube, and I wish I remember who it was, but I love the way she termed it. But she said she was auditioning her embellishments when she's fiddling around like this. She's basically auditioning them in those parts or those places. I really thought that was a great way to label that, because that is kind of what we're doing. So I'm auditioning stickers and embellishments for these pages and these clusters. I really wanted to use that little badge because I just thought it was super cute. And there I am, just moving things around. Like I pulled out some things that had daisies and yellow. Again, not really sure what I was doing, but just auditioning things right here and there until I found something that I really liked. When I was putting those down, I know a lot of people use like a wax paper or something like that when using stickers. I don't have any in my craft room, so I just place them there, but just very lightly so that they're easy to pick up and move if I don't like them there. So that's why you see, even though those were stickers, they were easy for me to move them or remove them to add another layer. So again, you see me just playing with the different clusters. I try to do them in odd numbers, not always 3, but sometimes 5. Those stickers were really cute because they had a lot of little gold hearts and things, and those are always, a nice little splattering of small stickers just to kind of coordinate everything. Over there on that top left side, so not this page, but the other one, according to the sketch, they had a little, like another little small cluster up there. So you'll see me use this part of the paper scrap and build a real small one up there. And the funny thing is when I was cutting out the titles using my Cricut, and actually that's when I decided I was going to put them as 2 separate layouts versus one, because as I was trying to figure out what I was going to use as a title, I kind of thought, the grandbaby taking her first steps, or maybe those weren't her first, but the first couple of days of her first steps kind of deserved its own layout. So when I was creating those titles, that's when I realized it. So all this time I thought I was filming all that, and the portions that I thought I was filming, I wasn't. And the portions that I ended up filming, I didn't think I was, or I didn't intend to, like this portion here. But after I was all done, because first of all, there was nothing I could do about it, but I thought it was important. So that little list that you see over in that top left corner, I actually have a spreadsheet on my computer that I'll put like some of the random things that happened during the month. I mean, big birthdays, you're going to remember that happened, but you're not going to remember, like my granddaughter Leanna made that little forky and I took a picture of it, things like that. Just little things that happen that might not sound like something you'd remember. So I put them in that spreadsheet, and that's what I was referring to because I couldn't remember what town we were in, that picture with me by the pool. So anyways, just a little tip. And here I just use that September and Memories were both on Cricut Access, and did that for that left side. And then on this right side, I did the baby steps, adjusted the colors for the layout, and then I did strip journaling over there on that bottom right, which was very simple. So I hope you do like it. Again, make sure you hit subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and please give me a thumbs up if you like this, and hopefully you learned something new with my little tip. Look down below again for all the different links to my blog and also the Stick It Down blog. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.